Can you describe a typical day for a showrunner who is both in a writing room and in production? Not really. There really is no typical day, but I'll try just for a multi-camera sitcom. Let's say, which would be like Friends or Big Bang Theory. So on a multi-camera sitcom, each day is different, but let's just take one day. So the writers will convene, let's say 10 a.m. They all come in the morning, right? And we're all sitting around a table, and the showrunner will lead the discussion on breaking the story for a future episode. Now, story breaking means figuring out what it's about, what the act breaks are, what the middle of Act 2 is, all the bones, what are the storylines. You're not writing, you're just figuring it out on a whiteboard. And this process can easily take a group of professional writers easily 4 or 5 days to break a story if it's done right, okay? And so the showrunner is in charge of all that. Then you have rehearsal, and that could be, let's say, 2 o'clock. It could be 4 p.m. It could be a network run through where the actors will stage what the show is, and the producers will be there, the network executives. And let's say it starts at 4 p.m. This could take an hour. Then the execs will give you notes, and if the notes might be light and they might be heavy depending on how good of a rehearsal it is, which means you'll come back to the writer's room at 6 p.m. Now you've been there a full day. And then if it's a big rewrite, the PA will go off and get dinner. And this means at 6 p.m. you're starting your day's work for tomorrow because you have to rewrite the script for tomorrow's rehearsal at 6 p.m., all right? Which means you could easily be working till midnight, often till 2 in the morning or later. I've worked on some shows where you go even later, depending on how big of a rewrite it is. But it all comes down to breaking the story, which is why breaking the story is so crucial. And that's what I teach in my writing course. If you're interested, you can go here to learn more about that. But that's a typical day for a showrunner. And the showrunner, again, is leading the rewrite on a multi-camera show. For a single camera show, I'll talk about that in another video, but I'm already exhausted. Keep following me here. I'm Michael Jamin, writer.